Hello students, welcome to our next video tutorial on engineering graphics and design subject. We are at unit number 1, projections of solids, and we are discussing about the topic projections of solids inclined to both the planes with respect to edges, with respect to axis. Right? As part of that, we started solving problems in exercise number 2. Already we have solved 5 problems. Now coming to the next problem, number 6, exercise number 2. It's very important, I can tell, in exam point of view and for your understanding purpose. Let's see the question. Draw the projections of a cone having a base with 50 mm diameter and a 60 mm long axis when it is resting on the ground on a point of its base circle with, in that question A again, axis inclined at 30 degrees to HP and 45 degrees to VP. And question number B, the axis inclined at 30 degrees to HP and its top view inclined at 45 degrees to VP. And its top view inclined at 45 degrees to VP. 2 questions in this. Let's see the question once again with analysis. Draw the positions of a cone. Given object is cone having base diameter 50 mm and 60 mm long axis. Its dimensions. Coming to its location is resting on the ground on a point. Resting on the ground on a point of its base circle. You know, cone will have base as circle. It's a kind of solid of revolution where I already discussed. Right angle triangle rotated into 360 degrees, it becomes a cone. Base is circle, will have many number of points, but it is resting on the ground on a point of its base circle with 1 point. Now, coming to this A question. Axis inclined at 30 degrees to HP and 45 degrees to VP. Axis inclined to both the planes. Right? Axis inclined to both the planes. Now we'll solve first A question. Right? Same it's not like a 3-stage problem what you solved previous, but it's a 4-stage. I will explain it to you. Right? First of all, going with A question. Axis inclined to both the planes. Axis inclined to HP at 30 degrees and VP at 45 degrees. As usual, I am going with big XY line. Cone is nothing but like this. Having base 50 mm diameter, height 60 mm long axis, is resting on the ground on a point of its base circle. Base circle, 1 point is on the ground. 1 point is on the ground. Now, with respect to when it is on the ground, axis is inclined at 30 degrees to HP and 45 degrees to VP. Now, axis is inclined at 30 degrees to HP and 45 degrees to VP. You are supposed to draw its projections, front view and top view. Right? You cannot draw its position directly, so removing the 45 such that it comes to 30, removing the 30 such that it falls on HP. Now, from this location, you can draw its top view as true shape of the base of the object cone. So top view will be circle, front view will be projecting. Once that, keeping the point on the ground, 1 point, nothing, any 1 point, we are supposed to show axis inclined at 30 degrees respect to top view. Now axis inclined to HP we will draw and axis inclined to VP also we are supposed to draw. This is all small explanation part. First of all, drawing its top view as circle, top view circle. You know, circle center is to be shown with the help of center is shown with this representation dash dot. This is your O. Cone will have apex point. What it will have? It will have apex point. But in the top view, you can show only a point showing that it has O. But right, whereas pyramid, if you remember, after doing apex point, there are slant edges for which we are supposed to draw thick. For example, I am showing this. See, if at all I am drawing a pentagonal pyramid. Right? Pentagonal pyramid, what we have to do? We have to find the center and then we will draw thick lines. Stating this as apex and this as side corners. But here, as it is cone will not have any slant edges. It will have only just boundary. In the top view, we are supposed to show only circle and its apex. Now, as usual, right? Circle is supposed to be divided into 12 equal parts for drawing a smooth elliptical curve in the next projection. So, divide your circle into 12 equal parts. Right here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. This is O. Top view circle. Now what's the diameter of the circle we are supposed to draw? diameter. Now projecting its front view. Right, front view, it's you know we are dealing with stage 1. Looking from here, simple projectors from A projector, B projector, C projector, D, E, F, G projectors. Now center, height, axis line. Right, what is this? Dash apex point. Now from this we are supposed to draw the cone boundary. Right, when you are looking from the front view, the cone looks like a triangle with base. Right, this is a thick line base. Now from here, just join I usually next try to draw the projectors and generators. Generator is a line which is from apex point to any point on the circumference of the base circle. Right? Whatever the lines which I am trying to draw inside, they are light, which are called as generators. Now here A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash, G dash, brackets H dash, I dash, J dash, K dash, L dash, brackets. Axis height, (60). First stage we have drawn cone, top view as circle, front view as a triangle, boundary. Boundary should be thick. Once again I am drawing series. These are the thick areas which are supposed to be shown in thick boundaries. Axis, circle outside, inside, all these are divisions should be light. Now done. Now thing is that first resting on the ground at a point of its base circle. Front view base circle, if you observe, one point should be on the ground. So I am considering this point G dash. Now such that axis inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Axis inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Now this is the axis. This should be at an angle of 30 degrees. Right? You are supposed to draw 30 degrees and at the same time, excuse me. You are supposed to draw 30 degrees and at the same time your boundary should touch. Right? Let me take and draw a 30 degrees line. On 30 degrees, just trying to draw a line at an angle of 30 degrees. On that 30 degrees, what line you are supposed to draw? Axis. Now, here there should be axis line such that what happens when you draw a line like this 50, right? Base length is 50 of circle diameter. This 50 should be drawn here, right? In perpendicular. O dash. Let me show you some clearly. Just I have rotated it, right? Now this is A dash, this is G dash. This is in contact with XY line. Why? Because one point resting on the ground and a point with the base circle, right? Already this I have explained to you. You are supposed to do trial and error such that 50 comes, 5 centimeters on your scale should touch here, 25 mm come here, 0 should start here. Trial and error method. Now on this, try to plot the points A dash after B dash, C dash, this is D dash, here E dash, F dash, G dash, in brackets here, H dash, I dash, J dash, K dash, L dash. So from here, base projectors. Front view, second stage, we have drawn axis inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Now from here, vertical projectors to down. A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash, G dash, H dash. Now this axis, O dash. Now from here, right, I am drawing second stage. Top view is from here. This is second stage. Now from here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. I connects K, H connects to L. Pick the intersection points. A to A here, A1, B to B dash, B1, new point, C to C dash, C1, D to D dash, D1, E to E dash, E1, F to F dash, F1, G to G dash, G1, H1, I1, J1, K1, L1. Now O to O center line here, O1. New point. Base I have not given. Right? If you want to still again this confusion, right? If you want to go for two bases, right? Axis. Here I can write it as O1 in brackets O2, which is inside. Now here O1 dash, O2 dash brackets, which is bottom. Here O1 dash, O2 dash bottom. Here I can write O1, O2 let's plot. Now here comes here O2. It will avoid confusion in drawing axis. Now see, when you are drawn first stage like this, top view circle, front view boundary, inclined at 30 degrees. Now when you are looking from front, this is the thing which you have drawn here, second stage. Now when I am looking from top, I can project the boundary and at the same time I can see the curve at the left side. Now I cannot see the entire circle or entire elliptical curve thick. Some half will be thick line, half will be hidden, right? Now which part should be thick and which part should be hidden? Now thick, as per procedure, what you know, when you are looking from the top view, from the top side of the front view with respect to middle line axis, all the points above this half line axis, all the points above will be thick. Now here if you observe from above, A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, right? Same way, J dash, K dash, L dash. See, same way, A, B, C, D. Now here, A1, B1, C1, D1. Right? In the same way, J1, K1, L1. These should be thick. Now remaining part, with respect to half, what are those? Half D, E, F, G, H, I. E, F, G, H, I. From D to E hidden, F, G, H, I, J. Now how about top view? Edges, right? Slant edges. Now slant edges are nothing but here where O1 dash, G dash, O1 dash, A dash, slant edge. But same thing will not be here. Now remember, last 2 points just join directly, because cone and cylinder problems will have advantage of boundaries with respect to the corner points. When you are looking from here with respect to half D and J here, D and J, they will have slant edges in the top view, nothing but boundaries. Now here axis, dash dot, dash dot, dash dot, from O2 to O1. Second stage I have finished. Try to understand it, right? In the A bit, axis inclined to 30 degrees, provided that condition, one point is resting on the ground. I have rested G dash on XY line in the second stage front view and completed its top view. Now here comes the main problem. 45 degrees to VP, axis inclined at 30 degrees to HP and 45 degrees to VP, axis inclined to both the planes. Previously, whatever the problems you have solved, right? I know you remember, axis inclined to true theta, true length O1 dash O2 dash, for this diminished length O1 O2, right? When it is inclined at 45 degrees to VP, nothing but phi true inclination, we are supposed to draw with apparent angle beta. Previously problems we have drawn separately, but in this problem let's try in the same place. See how I do is, see from the axis line try to draw a straight line. Now I am picking a point on this. Now this point let's I treat as O2. Look at carefully. O2. Right now, see what is that 45 degrees to VP? True inclination, which is called as phi. Right? True inclination should be drawn with the help of true length. What is true length? 60. Now with respect to O2, at an angle of 45 degrees, I will draw a 60 mm line. I will draw a 60 mm line like this. That's also part. O2, O1. Hope you all understand. Now, this 45 degrees in the top view is going to become beta apparent angle, which is to be found. Now, for that, what we have to do? Draw a locus line. Now, measure this O2, O1, which is diminishing length, right? Which is diminishing length. Measure it. O2, O1. Now from here O2, O1, cut it. Now this is actual our axis line, which determines angle beta. Hope you all understand this. Right? Now the problem is, this has to be rotated with respect to this O2, O1. With respect to this O2, O1, right? You may get confused. Just treat this as true length, treat this as diminishing length. Now with respect to O2, O1, whatever here, we are supposed to reconstruct it, right? That's by which method? Box method. Now I have not completed box here. Try to extend this line. Now this becomes box. Where is here? This one. See, whatever the rounds which I am giving, they are only for your reference. Don't try to draw them in your regular practice sessions. Now, with respect to this, I have to construct it full box. How I can construct? See, simple project arcs. Axis is this, right? Now from here, this to be extended towards back for up to A1. Now this I can extend. Now with respect to this line, I can draw a box. See, I am drawing the boxes. They may get intersect, but don't bother. Sorry, this got intersected. That is the box. And inside, see these corners, whatever the round corners I have done, I have drawn all the corners. Still I can reduce it. Now, drawing vertical lines and horizontal lines. Vertical lines, at O2. From at O2 center line towards left, 1, 2, 3 lines are there. 1, 2, 3. Towards right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now horizontal lines from O2, horizontal line above, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Already third line is there. We are supposed to draw 2 lines. See, I am not doing any extra things. Just redrawing this setup of box towards the next. See, simple in this. Now I can draw here points, right? At here I can start as A1, B1, C1, D1, E1, F1, G1. With respect to diminishing length, G1 here, H1, I1, J1, K1, L1. Same thick line here. And here hidden. Boundaries. Axis, already I have drawn, but still with blue. Just rotating second stage top view to the third stage. See here, third stage, right? But for an angle beta, you should not draw it separately. You should have to do in the same place. Now from here, projecting front view. It's something typical. This is for all information I am erasing. Let me draw these vertical lines. I can have a scale. So I am using scale to draw vertical just to show you neatly. From A1 I am starting. From A1. B1, C1, D1. Boys, my lines will be entirely different from yours. E, F. You have to draw as per yours. G, H, I, J, K, L. I have drawn 12 separate lines. If you observe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 separately. Now from here, horizontal. Horizontal from A dash, B dash, C dash. I'm starting from bottom. From O1. A dash. B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, I have drawn just intersection of mesh. This is all regular practice you can do. Now picking the intersection points, A dash to A1, A1 dash, B dash, B1, B1 dash, C dash, C1, C1 dash, D dash, D1 dash, E dash to E1, E1 dash, F dash to F1, F1 dash, G dash to G, which comes on XY, G1 dash, E, F, G, H, H1 dash, GH, I1 dash, I, J, J1 dash, K, K1 dash, I, J, K, L last. Oh my god. L1 dash. Intersection of O to O here comes here. O1 dash. O2, I'm sorry, O2 is just passing through O2 dash. Now which points are supposed to be having thick curve and which points are supposed to have light? See, if you observe for this, right, I am looking front view from here. You can analyze with respect to half. With respect to half line, you can see G and A to G of below half arrow mark is there. Here A1 is there, here G1. That should be thick. So in that case, A1, B1, C1 dash C1 dash, D1 dash, E1 dash, F1 dash, G1 dash. I corrupt something, it should come like this. Now G, H should be hidden with respect to H, I, J, K, L. This all should be hidden. As per rule, axis line half, arrow mark is here, below half axis A1, B1, whatever the points, those all should be thick. Now boundaries, see whatever the points you have here in the corner, right, just try to draw the corners. Here I can find A1 dash corner, A1 dash to O1 dash. Now from here you can see G dash. Now this or it will comes here G dash. Boundaries. Now O to O1 axis. You please don't get irritated, frustrated, disappointed, right? See, sir, we have to do all these things. Yes, as a mechanical engineer, you are supposed to draw them all very neatly, which is very useful. As no, if you believe that I am doing good because I have practiced as mechanical engineer, now if you believe yourself that you have to, you are supposed to become a good mechanical engineer, then you have to draw all these things. Now see, A problem finished. 30 degrees to HP, 45 degrees to VP we have drawn, but we have to find out beta. Look at here, beta is supposed to found. Now next, coming to this second question, B, axis inclined at 30 degrees to HP. I hope A question is done. Proceeding to B, axis inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Up to here it's same. Stage 1, stage 2 is same. Now think here, its top view inclined at 45 degrees to VP. What is that? Its top view is inclined at 40. Which top view? When the axis is inclined at 30 degrees to HP, this is the front view. Respective top view. Now this top view is rotated at an angle of 45 degrees to VP. Here it is not at an angle of 45 as per A question. It is at an angle of apparent angle beta. But same O2 O1 line, whatever diminution length we have drawn, with the help of true length we have drawn to find out beta. But here no need to find beta. You can directly draw this particular second stage top view at 45 degrees. Directly 45. But using the length what? Of diminution length, which is nothing but here. Diminution length. Second stage top view. Its top view inclined at 45 degrees. Same method, right? Try to draw line on that. Take any point as O2. Now at an angle of 45 degrees. Draw axis line O1, which is diminution length of top view. Same, but you will get just little bit difference. As usual, box. Same box. Now I can extend it. Boys, I'm erasing this vertical line. Don't get confused from where this line got. Just to fill, I'm doing this. Same, but remember at 45 degrees, no beta calculation, direct 45 degrees. This O2 O1, this length you have to find, right? I don't know here. This will be diminution length, measure it and draw it there. Same steps. Same steps, but remember only 45 degrees here. That is the important thing. Pick the points, same points here. O2 comes here, A1, right? And I am taking it as A1 itself because same thing I am rotating, not new one. A1, B1, C1, D1, E1, F1, G1, H, I1, J1, K1, L1. Thick from J to B. Hidden. Boundaries. Axis already drawn, but still thick. Third stage, top view also finished for B question. Now this is, I can write here A, I can write here B. Up to here same 30 degrees to HP. Now undid top view. After rotating 30 degrees, undid top view is rotated at an angle of 45 degrees. He is not telling axis, right? Axis inclined at 30 degrees and its top view, this top view. Here axis is inclined to both HP and VP 30 degrees and 45 degrees. That is the only difference. Exam point of view, it's very important. Keep remember. Now here projectors, vertical projectors. So I am drawing it fast. A1, B1, C1, B1, E1, F1, G1, H1, I1, J1, K, L. 12 lines separately, I hope. If I erase this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, whatever the horizontal lines from second stage you are supposed to extend. Second stage, whatever the lines you have drawn, that lines are to be extended. See, whatever the red lines I am drawing, those are all projectors which need to be very light. See, their neatness mainly depends upon the lines which you draw. Neatness depends upon the lines which you draw in light and thick. Pick the points from A to A1. Again here I can write A1 dash, B, B1 dash, C, C1 dash, D, D1 dash, E, E1 dash. Picking the points is very important. Picking the points is very important. Intersection lines you have to observe very clearly, sharply. E, F. F1 dash, G. given as H, H1 as I, I1 as J, K, L, total 12 points. Now which are to be thick and which are to be light, right? With respect to this half again, A to G thick, A to G thick, G to L backside, hidden. Now here comes here O1 dash O2. Here O2 comes separately. No. If I have to draw, I can draw in center. O2 dash axis line. See O2 dash to O1. Boundaries as usual. If you are confused of drawing the boundaries, try to take a scale, keep it from O dash to extreme point as tangent, like drawing tangent. Just draw it thick. It will give good boundary. O1 dash, put a scale here, align it to the bottom, any point on the base, right? Just like a tangent, it will give touching G dash or H dash. That's the only difference. Right, we finished fourth stage also we have done. Right, I hope you all understand this. See, we have not done nothing difficult or nothing typical. Just follow the procedure. Fourth stage, B question. Up to second stage this same. And fourth stage we have redrawn the second stage top view, diminished length, at an angle of 45 degrees. You may get a doubt, sir, what difference we have achieved by doing this problem or solving this problem? Nothing. Here we have found beta apparent, we have done directly. This two views, front view, third stage front view and fourth stage front view will be looking similar. But here they are different. Here it will become beta angle, here it will become 45 degrees. If you understand clearly this problem, just proceed as per method. Right? Top base, front view, 30 degrees, front view, top view, 45 degrees, nothing but beta first, and then beta, and then next 45 degrees, and then front. I hope you all understand. Right? Please go through it twice or thrice to draw it very neatly. Still, if you have any doubts, you can ask me at any time. Thank you. Thank you. Jai Hind.